Hello everyone, and today we've got one of, I think, pretty nice and I hope quite instructive task from number theory. For I suppose it belongs to junior level. So let's see what we have. We want to determine the highest power of 2023 such that 2023 to the power of n divides 2023 factorial. So let's see how we might do this. At first step, we need to factor the 2023 to prime factors. It's equal 7 times 17 times 17 or 7 times 17 squared. So it's easy to see that in representation of 2023 factorial as product of all integers 1 through 2023, every seventh number divides 7 or 7 to the some power, and only every 17th number divides 17. And furthermore, we need to determine the highest power of 289. So we have that only every 289th number divides it. So it's obvious that the maximum power of 7 divides 2023 factorial is significantly bigger than maximum power of 289. So we only need to calculate the highest power of 17 squared. In other words, our goal is determine how many times we can divide 2023 factorial by 289 until we obtain whole number. To achieve this, we apply a well-known formula known as Legendre's formula. And before we do this, let's walk through a smaller, somewhat simpler example. Okay, let's consider a number, for example, let's take 15 factorial and let's determine the highest power of 4 it's divisible by. So since the 4 is 2 squared, let's first figure out the highest power of 2 that divides 15 factorial. We know that every second number among 1, 2, 3, 4, so on until 15 is divisible by 2, or in other words, all even numbers. So we see that 2 is divisible by 2 to the power of 1, 4 is divisible by 2 squared, 6 is divisible by 2, 8 divisible by 2 to the power of 3, 10 is divisible by 2, 12 is divisible by 2 squared, and 14 is divisible by 2. Therefore, among the first 15 numbers, we observe exactly 7 even numbers. And each second number is divisible by 2 to the power of 1. Additionally, we see that every fourth number is divisible by 2 to the power of 2, and every eighth number is a multiple of 2 to the power of 3. So, okay, to calculate the number of even numbers, we divide the number 15 by 2. So it means that there is no more than half of all numbers that are even. So we divide the number 15 by 2 and take the whole part, expressing this using the floor function. Then we calculate the number of multiples of 4. Their count doesn't exceed a quarter of all numbers. So we divide 15 by 4 and take the integer part. So this means we add 3 more to the power of 2. And finally, we divide 15 by 8, resulting in only one number that it's multiple of 2 to the power of 3. By adding all these numbers, we obtain the desired result. 7 plus 3 plus 1 equal 11. And now we conclude that 2 to the power of 11 divides 15 factorial. This means that 15 factorial divisible by 4 to the power of 5 and not divisible by 4 to the power of 6 because it's equal to 2 to the power of 12, which is a bigger than 2 to the power of 11. Okay, and now we can go directly to our first task and write Legendre's formula in general form. So we have our number is 2023. So if we substitute in the necessary values, we easily get the following result. This means our number is divisible by 17 to the power of 126, and this is the maximum. And since 289 is 17 squared, we conclude that the highest degree is 63. So this is the answer to our task.